Yo, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5, where today I'm going to show you all how to record some epic cinematic gameplay. What's nice about Horizon 5 is that you don't need to download any third-party apps to the game. All of the cinematic features that you see in this video are built into the latest Horizon title, which is pretty awesome. Without further ado, let's get into recording some epic gameplay. There are 4 primary methods to recording gameplay. Let's call these methods levels 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 will be the easiest and level 4 will be the most difficult. Here are 5-second examples of each method. So, in order to capture the gameplay, you will need some sort of recording software. When I record gameplay on my PC, I use OBS. OBS is free, and it's probably the most popular recording software in the world because of how extremely easy and user-friendly it is. When it comes to recording on console, I record on my Xbox One S, and I also use an Elgato HD60S capture card, which connects from my Xbox to my PC. Unlike OBS, the Elgato capture card is not free. It's quite expensive, but the recording software that comes with the Elgato is truly next level. Alright guys, now it's time to go over each level of difficulty when it comes to recording cinematic gameplay. We're gonna start with level 1 and work our way up. Listen guys, level 1 is so easy. For level 1, all you have to do is drive to a house or a festival location and simply enter it. From there, go over to whatever recording software you have installed on your device and turn it on. The only thing left to do now is wait and not touch your controller. The game will go into a standby mode after about 10 seconds, and it will automatically display cinematic footage of the car that you're in. Level 2 is a little more complicated and it involves the use of photo mode. For this, you can either be inside or outside of a player house / festival. To use photo mode inside of a player house, I must open Forza Vista. If I want to gather interior shots of my car, I can open up the door to the car and then I can enter it. Once I'm inside the car, I can then open up photo mode. From here, I can turn on my recording software, and then in-game, I will disable the photo mode HUD. Now I can use my controller's joysticks and triggers in order to pan around and capture the footage that I need. If you want to capture more than interior shots in Forza Vista, you certainly can do that. Now let's say I want to take a shot of the car's engine. Well, that is super easy. All I have to do is go to the front of the car, open up the hood, and enter the hood view. From here, all I have to do is open up photo mode. By clicking Y, once I've entered photo mode, I am able to access all of the camera filters, which I can use to get my desired aesthetic look. Alright guys, now let's leave the house and use photo mode outside. Photo mode works the same outside of the player house as it does inside. But unfortunately, I can't open parts of the car, like the hood and the doors, like I did inside. What's awesome about photo mode outside of a player house is that I can use it anywhere along the map, and I can also move very far away from my car, which you cannot do inside of the player house. The major downfall with using photo mode outside of your house is that the traffic will not move. This will make some shots look funky if you're on a road and a stationary car is alongside you on the opposite side of the road. Another huge downside is that time moves. In some shots you will be recording and you will notice the clouds in the sky will change position like this. Let's move to level 3. Level 3 is my favorite cinematic method. It involves the rewind function. In case your rewind is off, here is how you will enable it. Go to Settings, Difficulty Settings, and then on this page, scroll all the way to the bottom and enable rewind. Alright, unlike level 2, in level 3, you will be able to capture moving traffic and also trees blowing in the wind. In order to enable this cinematic feature, all you have to do is some sort of stunt. And by stunt, I mean just drive around for 20 seconds or so. Once your stunt is done, click Y on your controller so you can start the rewind process. To continuously rewind, which is what you're going to want to do, just keep continuing to click Y. Once you have rewound to the spot that you want, click X in order to review the replay of your rewind. After clicking X, hold down the left trigger on your controller for about 3 seconds or so in order to rewind your footage to the beginning. This will stop your rewind from running its course. Level 3 involves the use of the camera type tool. Press A on camera type in order to activate it. Here, you can use the left joysticks to cycle camera views. On each type of camera view, there are multiple angles that you can choose from. Click X to cycle the angle that you want. My favorite view is the spin, because the camera moves the camera angle automatically. Make sure to turn on your recording software, click Hide HUD, which is Y in your controller, and then, using the trigger, push down with how fast you want your gameplay to move. Pushing the trigger all of the way down will move the gameplay in real time. Anything less than that will be in slow motion. Level 4 involves the same type of steps used in level 3. What's different is that before you rewind, you want to start your stunt where you want your camera to capture your footage. What I mean by this is that you want to drive to the spot where you want to record your stunt. Now that I'm at the spot where I want my stunt to start, I will drive further away so I can pick up speed before my stunt. Now, all I have to do is do my stunt where I originally drove to. Once my stunt is done, all I have to do is rewind completely. My rewind should put me right where I want to start recording my shot. So, all I have to do now is click View Replay and hold down on the left trigger for 3 seconds. Instead of clicking on the camera type like I did in level 3, I will scroll over to Take Photo. This next part is very important. It involves the use of the triggers. First, I must click the trigger at the speed I want to do my stunt in. So for instance, pushed all of the way down will be in real time. Anything less than that will be in slow motion. Once I've pushed the trigger as much as I want to, I also press A on Take Photo. Once I've pressed both buttons together, all I have to do now is hide the HUD and move my camera over to the exact spot where I want it to be in. Since we drove earlier to the area where I want my camera to be, I just have to move around a little bit and wait for the car to come to me. Now all I have to do is turn on my recording software and let the car drive to me. Eventually the car will pass where I am and my shot will be recorded. What is unfortunate about level 4 is that in this process you do not capture any car audio. You also must push slightly on the triggers or the joysticks on your controller because otherwise the camera will get blurry. Those are the 4 recording methods that I use when capturing gameplay in Forza Horizon 5. If you enjoyed this video, please share with your friends, like, subscribe, and comment any questions that you might have. Have a nice day.